Hello, early birds. Happy Tuesday. I think I'm live. Just give it a pause just for a second, just to make sure. I'm just gonna have a quick look on me wall. I'm never ever 100% sure. I always make mistakes on these lives, so I just want to be sure that we're live before I start talking to myself. Let's just have a quick look. Right, it looks as though I'm live. If I get a thumbs up from somebody. When you're doing these lives, I mean, I know not everybody does them, and it takes a lot of courage. Once you first do these lives, it's nerve-wracking when you first start. But if anybody who's watching this does a live, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're never 100% sure if you're just talking to yourself. So it's always nice just to see a thumbs up. And then I'll cover some topics today. So what we've got to cover, early birds team build. And what else we've got? 3 steps, the early birds team build, the 3-step team build programs that we're busy with. Crypto prices, May viral links. I might write that down because I forgot that one. May viral links, and we're adding an extra tool in there. At the minute we've got for May viral link pro members, we've got a free Rotator Pro software in there, and I'll cover that in a bit. But we're about to add a new tool, which I'm pretty sure it'll come in handy, and I'm going to show you that. I use this tool myself. We've bought the rights to the resale rights for this tool, so we can sort of give accounts out to members. But I've had a few people come to us and say, Jim, how do you do that? And I'm going to go through it in a second. So if I can get a thumbs up, I can see there's 2 people watching. According to my stats, there's a couple of people watching. I'm still looking for a thumbs up. No, I'm presuming I'm watching. Right, okay. So early birds. If you don't know who we are, or if you've never heard of it, we're a team build group where we're all sort of grouped together for certain projects and share information, in the Facebook group. So there should be 2 links below or above this video, and one's for this page, and I'm going to not make this mistake what I normally do. One's for this page, which is our website, and the second one is for our Facebook group. But you can get to the Facebook group from over at the top of the menu over there, and at the bottom there's a Facebook group tag there. So basically we'll pick some projects. Some of them were the projects we own, and some of them we'll study them and pick them up. So those are the main projects that we're doing at the minute. You don't have to join all of them, but give the top 3 is for sure. Those ones: Team Builder BTC, Crypto Builder, and Appy VIP. Well, it says Appy VIP, but it's Appy. I'm just going to check the Facebook group. Am I looking in the right group here? I can get a comment or a like just to be sure that I'm live and everybody can see and hear is okay. Right, okay, I've got a message there. So now I know that I'm being heard. Okay, right, so anyway, the 3-step team build. At the top of the website, you'll see over there a video. You click visit our 3-step team build here. It'll take you over to this, this video, and it'll show you basically, if you just click these numbers 1, 2, and 3, those are our top 3 team builds. And we're trying, like I said, we're grouped together. We join the team builds and we work as a team promoting, because we're all join these programs and they kind of lose steam because not enough people promote them. So that's just give those a look over. The first one, and I'll just mention that's Team Builder BTC. The early birds, I own that program. I just let it load. I think my computer's having a meltdown again. If I disappear, stay where you are, because I'll be back, because I think my computer to crash. I don't know what it is when I'm doing lives, it seems to be loading. And I think it's my computer. Just give it a second, just let it load. I can assure you the site loads faster than this. It's just my computer's having a meltdown again. I think I'm gonna have to close a couple of things down. And I don't. This is not an old computer. I'm gonna have to go through the guts of this and study what's going on, because it's something in there overloading it. So anyway, Team Builder BTC. That's a program owned by the early birds, and it's basically an advertising platform and a cycler. And we've kept it as cheap as possible at 0.001 BTC. There's a cycler in there. You get some banner ads and text ads. The network text ads go all over the place, not just in this program, on all our websites, all of our splash pages, and literally we're plastered them all over the place. So it's like advertising. We all need to advertise, and not just on Facebook and whatever. But it's a cycler. And what I'm going to do is, after this hangout, the early birds who are watching, I'm going to buy chicken feed after this hangout. We need to get this moving again, because to be honest, we've been that busy with Appy. We haven't really mentioned anything else over the last week and a half or so, or last couple of weeks. So I'm going to buy a chicken feed after this hangout, after this live, and any early birds, get yourself some text ads, at least, you know, a chicken feed or a big bird. Let's get it rolling again, because there's plenty. Most of the rewards is the profits. There's not much profit in it for the early birds. It's just a way of getting everybody a bit excited again. But that's the first step. Second step is Crypto Builder. And again, it's one of those programs, you drop a 20 in there and you just sort of, you know, promote your splash page. We'll give these splash pages out to our members. If you need a splash page like this, just submit your details, and we'll join the programs first, and then we're going to make you a splash page like this, but with your links in it. And again, there's some text ads from Team Builder BTC on the splash pages, and we'll have literally, I think, nearly 100 splash pages right now for members. We've got websites all over the place with these links, you know. So when you place a link in a network text ad in Team Builder BTC, they show up all over the place. It's not just in the program. But that was the second program, and the third program is the one we've been screaming about for the last 2 weeks, at least the last 2 weeks, quite a lot. We've made a splash page ourselves for that. Nice little video there what Tammy Jones made. And obviously I nicked it because I liked it. But we're a team, so that's what we do. Huh? I says, do you mind? And she says, no, go ahead. And the same for me. If I make a video and you like it, go for it. And we've got the comp plan there for the Appy VIP. There's more to that than just Appy VIP. Yeah? But I've had people come to me and say, where do I start in there? Appy VIP or Appy Even Up or Appy Explorer? I would suggest, my personal opinion, I would go the Appy VIP route. And get in there, start promoting it. If your budget allows, you can buy the Tribe Pack, which gives you Appy VIP, Appy Explorer, and Appy Even Up all together, straight off the bat. And if you in your back office, you'll see Appy VIP on a red button. That's $35 one time. Or Appy VIP, Appy Tribe Pack, I think it's called. Mine's gone because I'm already in them. Once you purchased it, it's gone. So if your budget allows, go for the 3 for sure. But you've got to promote this. You know, it's the same as any program. But we'll like Appy VIP because it's been around at least 18 months. Owners, and you know, I've chatted with the owner. We know who the owner is. On most programs, a lot of owners we don't even know who they are. But pay office hours within the hour. If you withdraw at 2:30. On the hour, 3 o'clock, they process the withdrawals. The next process is 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock and so on. I think it's 8 in the morning till 10 p.m. and everybody's being paid. Everybody who's made a withdrawal in the early birds is being paid. That's for sure. And the numbers are good. If anybody knows me, the numbers, I study the numbers like a hawk, and it's not funny money. There's nothing there to be paid out what doesn't exist, which means there's products in there again. It's not just, you know, joining it and, you know, hoping. There's actual things in the back office you can use. There's all sorts. Again, watch these videos on the splash page. But what I wanted to cover was cryptocurrency. Yeah, watch the price of that. I made a video yesterday. Should be on my wall somewhere or in the Early Birds Facebook group. Just keep an eye on that price. Which leads us to advertising. And again, in the Early Birds, we'll try, like in my viral links, we've put, I'm just going to close this chat out 1 second. In the Early Birds, we try to put some value, to help each other. We'll share videos, we'll share information, and then we've got tools. Let's just close this down a bit, because I think when you're doing a live, it's not good to have these chat windows open. It doesn't seem to want to work. There we go. Close all chat. How do you close that? Turn off chat. There we go. I'll just turn that off. Again, this is, I know it's not Facebook this time, I know it's my computer doing its merry dance. So I'll turn the chat off. So yes, what we'll try, we've all got these little methods of advertising and how to advertise and where to advertise and what have you. And we've all noticed the struggle on Facebook. And there was a couple of things, to be honest, I've got a few tips for Facebook I wanted to cover. I'm frightened to move, I'm frightened to change screens, to be honest, because I know it's my computer slow. Hello Joy, I see I haven't, Joy Hartwell, I've never spoke to you for ages. How are you doing? I see you popping up now and again, but I don't know if you're travelling or what. Yes, hello Joy. Joy's a good friend of mine. I've never seen her I've never spoke to her for a while. But anyway, in the mentioning Facebook first, we've all noticed our Facebook profiles are going all over the place. I'm looking at Facebook and I see all sorts. And one thing I noticed was, if you go over to your news feed, this is just a tip, it's got nothing to do with what I'm trying to promote, should we say. But go over to your news feed and just click those little dots and you'll see automatically it says top stories. And at Facebook, I don't know why they've done this, but it's by default it'll show you top stories, and I've searched loads of ways. Oh, he looks like an angry man, doesn't he? I've searched loads of ways. If you go to most recent, that's the Facebook what we are used to seeing, or we were used to seeing. We'll see the most recent stories. Again, this is my Facebook, but we'll see. When we're all sitting there saying, oh, we don't see any posts from our friends anymore, we don't see this anymore, we don't see that anymore. It's because of that default setting. If you go over there and just, drop down, go to most recent, you'll see posts from all your friends. Not just what Facebook want you to see. And I honestly don't understand why they've done it, and there's no way, as what I know, if anybody knows how to set that by default as most recent, let us know in the thread of the video or messages or something, because we've searched everywhere and we cannot find out how to do it. But if you get used to putting your Facebook on and then going to most recent first, you'll see the Facebook that we're all used to, or we were used to, the normal stories. As the top stories, all we seem to see is pearl sellers and handbag sellers and live videos of angry men, and it's the top stories. That's what Facebook are wanting you to see. And again, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's me. I'm complaining about live videos and then I'm on one of them. But you get my idea. If you go over there and just click most recent, then you're going to get a better view of Facebook, what's going on, because it's showing the most recent posts. And again, just ignore this, it's a slow load, but it's my computer. So one of the methods I use to advertise, and again I use the Rotator Pro, and we've put that in my viral links as a tool because we wanted to offer some value in there. But one of the other tools that I use, and I posted on Facebook, I'll just nip over to my wall. And you can do this for a lot of websites, not every website. To be honest, you used to be able to do it on more. But I have a tool to figure out which ones you can do it. So yes, an hour ago I posted that. Now, when you look at that post, and I've made a comment. Looks, and things are picking up on the transaction side. But if you look at that post, that's not a sales pitch. Everybody, you know, if you look at that, that's a sales pitch. That's not a sales pitch. But when they click it, it turns into a sales pitch. Now I'm going to show you how. Are you ready? I click the link, and then what happens? It takes you to the website, what you expect to see, the unconfirmed transaction on the blockchain, but also a video, an advert from Jim on their website. Yesterday I did it, and then I got 2 messages instantly saying, "How the hell did you do that, Jim? I want to know how to do that." And like I said, I bought the software. So basically, from that post, which is, and again, you can do it on a lot of websites, but from that post, which is advertising the transactions on blockchain, people want to click it. They want to see the information. They see the information. They can scroll. You know, they can go on, and this is for most websites it works. But the advert for Jim stays there. Clickable link by the early birds. They click that, it'll take them to a new page, and it'll take them to the early birds website. They click find out more, that'll take them to wherever I want to send them, which is our splash page. Yes, I see Bill's one of the regular users of this software. But if you see the power of this tool, instead of posting Facebook pictures all over the place on your wall, which gets a bit messy, but we'll all get excited. I do it all the time, you know. I number one, just cool it down as far as pitching on your wall, and number two, if you want your hands on this software, and you're in my viral links as a pro member, by the end of this day, or that literally, I've got to figure out how to put it in there. I've got the resale rate, so I can give it away, I can sell it, I can do what I want with it. It costs a lot of money to buy those rates, but I'm pretty sure that there's some members watching this video at some point in the early birds will want to get their hands on this. And again, it's not just on that website. You can do it on not any website. That's a lie, but on most websites. I've made a page. And this is what I've been busy with. I've made a page now how to basically a video, you know, how to add these ads onto websites. I've done a training video part 1, video 1 part A, video 1 part B, and I'll put these links in the menu in the my viral links, and then a frame checker to make sure, because if you're going to use a certain website, if you use this frame checker, you can just check that it's going to work before you set up the ad, so you don't want to waste your time. It's very simple. We're normally selling it. We normally sell it for $5 a month or $50 a year. But as a paid member of my viral links, you're going to get it for free. Okay, and what we're doing is, if you don't know what we're doing in the early birds as far as my viral links, again, this is a program owned. I own this program. It's not all the jazz, and you know, all these jazzy programs last 5 seconds and they disappear. This is a solid script. It's a solid program. I've had it a long time. It works perfect. You can join this, advertise your website, your blog, your favorite programs and what have you. You can log in. You can click ads for credits. You can surf ads for credits. You can buy some banner ads. You can do a lot in there. So I'm just going to log in. And again, we want to give this to the early birds without having the minimum cost, and we all like sales commissions, and that's the whole idea of online marketing, sales commissions. So this is a program, and again, there's a login ad there. You can use. Free members can join this. They get 1,000 credits for joining. They can click away the credits. They can click away the surf the ads, get some credits, use those credits to load the ads and whatever. They can promote it, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people to promote it. They can earn 40% commission of anything that their downline buys. The membership is a monthly membership, $10, but don't run away yet, because we've figured out how to make it even cheaper. Somebody can join for free, promote it, and then they can literally make 40% commission on the membership the members buy or any adverts they buy forever. A pro member, it's $10 a month, 65% commission on anything their downline buys. But we wondered, or I wanted to, we'll get these programs and people join, and then the next month they don't renew. So I wanted to provide some value for the early birds, and this is how there's two ways we're going to provide help and value. If you pay attention and listen to what I'm saying, don't just run in there and join it and pay, because you won't. It's too late once you've done that. Okay, but for the value in the members area over here, once you're a paid member, you're going to see where is it? Paid members bonuses. As a free member, that tab won't exist. So, I did have a couple of people watch me videos and say, Jim, I can't find that link. But they weren't paid members. And I said it twice in that video, so I'm going to say it again. Paid members only will see that tab. If you're a free member, you won't see it. So you're going to have to go and upgrade. As a paid member, at the minute, when you click that button, you've got access to a Rotator Pro. And it's not a Mickey Mouse rotator. It's it's owned by Jim. I've used it for nearly 2 years. Solid as a rock. And you can do all sorts with it. There's a help video there. You can log into your Rotator Pro there. If you haven't made an account, once you go to login, you can make an account, send your email and whatever. There's videos there to help. And then literally sometime after this, today, within the next 24 hours, that software, what I use to make those adverts on normal websites, you'll be able to access that from your back office. It'll be here somewhere, and I literally have to load it and figure out where to send the people and a help video maybe. But it's a smashing tool, because you can advertise or post information like CNN or BBC or whatever you want. It could be a website about baking cakes but you can place any ad you want in the corner. You can set it auto play, auto sound off. I've placed the sound off. You can have the early birds is there obviously, so it's sending them back to the early birds as well. But what we wanted to do is, for my very link, obviously it's my program and I want to make some money on it, but it's not the whole purpose of this program is to help our members get some commissions, get some tools, give them a place. So when they pay, example, you promote this $10 a month, I want your downline to renew, so you make commissions every month. And the reason I've put these tools in there, and I'm going to be straight as a die. When somebody starts using the Rotator Pro example, and they set up the rotators and they place the links all over the place, if they stop paying for this, the rotator gets switched off. So they're going to renew, which helps you. The second tool, what we're going to add now, and I know Bill loves this tool because I know he's watching now, they're going to start using this tool and they place video ads on normal websites, and they're going to place the ads, a normal post on the Facebook, people will click them. It's another, we've got to think outside the box sometimes. Once you start using that, they're going to renew my very links, which helps you get if you're a pro member, it's $6.50 just for the membership, and on top of whatever, if they buy any extra banners or login ads or whatever. So it helps everybody. And then we went one step further. Like someone said to me, Jim, are you bonkers? And that's really, my goal is the 3-step team build. And this is just an ad. There's no, what we're doing now, there's nothing, it won't make Jim a millionaire, that's for 100% sure. But in the early birds, in the links below or above this video, I think, if we go over to the early birds, this is why I said don't just go over and join my viral links like a lunatic, because you'll miss out on this. And this is something we wanted to try and do to help everybody. I'll just go to the early birds first. I'll find the link. So I know there's 2 people yesterday messaged us, how did you do that? And it's straight there, and they're both members of my very link, so I know they're going to be on it like a fly. But if you go, like I said, click the link below or above this video for the membership, and just there's a lot of information in these threads. But if you nip over to the popular topics in the post, just click my viral links. It's like a tagging system, and I think it's once you've clicked that my viral links on a normal computer, it would just pop up like that. But on Jim's computer, it's something's not right. I don't know what it is. But once it loads, I think it's the 4th post. If you just search for it there, that one. Search for that post, and what we've done is, if you join it and don't follow these instructions and come to Jim after and say, Jim, I've done it wrong. Sorry, I cannot do anything for you. I'll say that straight now. Follow these instructions. Go over. If you're a free member now, no problem. Just read that post. That's what I want you to do. Read the post, and then when you want to join my viral link as a pro member, just go right at the bottom of the thread and click put in here me. If you haven't joined, if you've joined as a free member, put me, and then put your username in there. Nothing else, just me if you haven't joined, or me and then your username if you're a free member. And then what we'll do is, if you're already in there as a free member, I'll have to change your sponsor to the next in line. So the next in line for this one is Jim Davis. So the next person who puts me in there has to wait. I'll send them a PM with Jim's link, so Jim gets his direct. And then the next person who comes underneath and says me gets the next person's link, and so on. So we're all going to get one direct each. That's what I want. And then I want you to go and promote it. One direct each. It just cuts the cost down from $10 to $3.50. So for $3.50, because you're all going to have a direct, which is $6.50 commission, you're all going to get access to the Rotator Pro. You're all going to get access to the tool for placing your ads on websites, and it's an income stream. But you have to go and promote it. The whole idea of this is to give some value to the Early Birds team, and this is the only place you're going to get this little offer, is in the Early Birds Facebook group. And look for that. Like I said, I'll just repeat. If you go over here, popular topics, click my viral links, and then you'll only see, I think, 4 or 5 posts what are tagged. Read the whole post. Don't rush it. There's no rush. Everybody on this list who puts me will get a direct. If I'm asleep, you just have to wait until I wake up. But it will happen. And then once you're in there, once you're a paid member, like I said, you've got. We want to offer some value in these programs. What we're offering, as paid members, bonuses. It helps you to promote our 3-step team build. We're not daft. We're not giving them for no reason. Plus, you're going to go out and promote my viral links. You're going to go out and promote the team build. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. So you're going to look after. We look after you. You look after us. As a team build, that's what you do. So I'm just looking at if there's any comments. Because, but we won't be giving this tool. Like I said, I'll just repeat that. If you're a free member, you won't even see that button, and you will never see it. Only paid members, because it costs. Like I had to buy the scripts for these. I have to my viral links. I have to buy I bought the script. I have to host it. That costs money. The Rotator Pro, I bought the script. I host it myself. It costs money to host. The tool, the new tool, I had to buy it. I have to host it. It costs money. Everything costs money. Yeah? So sometimes you've got to put your hand in your pocket, but we want to make it as painless as possible. But we also want you to go and promote my viral links. And then once they pay this $10 a month, and this helps you, it helps Jim as well, of course it does. But once they start using those tools, if they stop paying the $10 a month, which is via PayPal, the tools get stopped. So it's like blackmail, really. Once you've got them, so when was the last time you joined a program where somebody got the value for money and thought, $10 is absolutely nothing to get those 2 tools, and they're good tools. I use both of them. It's not just something Jim's hooked off the internet. I bought the scripts and I use them. And I know watching this program, I know Bill's in here, and I know he uses this video tool like a religion. I mean, where can you send somebody on Facebook, just to recap, you can go to Facebook, you can post a normal post, not a sales pitch, about whatever. It could be anything, any news or what you like. But literally, you see the power of that. Just look at it. It's a live update for the Bitcoin transfer. They expect to go to that website, and they click it, and they go to the website. But they get Jim's advert, and it can be any advert. I can put any advert at YouTube, as long as it's on YouTube. But in fact, it doesn't even have to be a video. But I like the video link. You can put in a second clickable link, so you can say join this email list or whatever. I'm advertising the early birds, but advertising Appy VIP to people who are interested in Bitcoin. Yeah? Can you see? Blockchain VIP. It's a Bitcoin program, and then some programs will advertise Team Builder BTC Bitcoin. If you're doing handbags or whatever, you send them to a website for handbags, but put an advert for your handbags or sales shop or something. The possibilities are endless. But if you think outside the box, and this is what we have to do, we have to think outside the box. So I'm presuming, I know there's always the delay on Facebook, but I'm just, get over to the early birds, have a look at our 3-step team build for sure, in the pin post of the early birds. Step 3 and step 1, I'm gonna buy a chicken feed spot, and to be honest, we've been that preoccupied with Appy and Appy VIP, we haven't mentioned much about about anything else. So that's all launched, and now we're promoting. We'll need to pick up the promotions again, for sure. So I'm just checking. No, it doesn't look as though there's any comments. So I'm going to end it now, because I know I've got some graft to do, because I've got to put this tool in the back office within the next 24 hours. Okay. If anybody wants us, I'll be keeping an eye on the Early Birds Facebook group. I think that's probably, if you want a question, stick it in there. But don't forget, maybe the only place, it's 2 ways you're going to get that tool. You're going to get it from there, pay the $5 a month or $50 a year, or join my Vera links, and you're going to get 2 tools and a $6.50 commission if you do it properly. Okay, I'll speak to you soon, and have a good night.